and welcome to the season debut of Friday Night Frenzy. I'm Jerry Taylor. The last time the Ishpeming Hematites took the football field for a game, they won the Division VII state championship over Detroit Loyola. For the first time since being crowned state champs, the Hematites were back on the football field tonight. And there you see up on the press box, State Champions 2012 has been painted on there. Ishpeming started their campaign against Iron Mountain. And they've started out on the right note as well. Quarterback Alex Briones on 4th down from the 6, keeps the ball, runs to the wide side of the field and scores on the keeper. Just like that, it was 6-0 Ishpeming. The Hematites line up and go for the 2-point conversion, and they run to the left side again, but this time Bobby Zolke was the ball, and he scores 2 more points, and the blue and white make it 8-0. Ishpeming's next drive, 3rd and goal from inside to 3. Zolke gets his name called. He dives and finds the end zone. 2-point conversion, good. Ishpeming led 16-0 after the first quarter. To the second, Ishpeming again driving. Briones airs it out long, deep down the far side to Tyrus Millimacki, who makes the grab inside the Mountaineers' 20-yard line, a gain of 23 on the play. Everything went right for the Hematites tonight as they shut out Iron Mountain 36-0 to begin the season. To the scoreboard, a defensive battle in Elger County between West Iron County and Munising resulted in just 1 touchdown. The Wycons win it 7-0. Both offenses combined for less than 300 yards in the game, but North Dickinson had no problems offensively tonight. They win it 60-0 at Florence, Wisconsin. Back to the highlights. It was a good one this evening in Marquette as the Redmen battled the Traverse City Central Trojans. Early in the first quarter, Marquette driving. Brett Place rolls out and airs out to Kurt Burmeister for the 39-yard TD pass. Extra point good, 7-0 Marquette. After the Redmen forced the Trojans to punt, Marquette goes back to the same play. If some is good, more is better. Place finds Burmeister for another touchdown, 35 yards this time. Extra point again good, and Marquette led 14-0 after the first quarter. In the second, it's TC driving. Quarterback Sean Williams overshoots his guy and right into the hands of Brett Beauchamp. And he is off to the races. Beauchamp will be knocked down at the Trojans' 17-yard line. A couple of plays later, again, it'd be Mr. Place with the ball, and Brett Place would sneak it up the middle from 2 yards out. Place finished with 4 touchdowns, 3 of them through the air, and Marquette would hold on late for the 31-23 win over the Trojans. And the good night continued for teams from the Great Northern Conference. The Flivers put up 40 points on the scoreboard in their win over Lakeland, and Menominee's defense pitched a shutout in Antigo. In Menominee, the Miners thanked Range Bank, Fox Negaunee, Cliffs, and Sir Federal Credit Union for donating funds for the new scoreboard. Speaking of scoring, Manistique's Tyler Kangas finds Cole Potvin in the end zone for 6, 2-point conversion good. But Negaunee led the Emeralds by 8 at the half as we take a look at that brand new scoreboard. Nicely done there. To the third, Negaunee started the half with the ball. The first play from scrimmage, quarterback Ryan Sergila decides to keep it on the option play, and Sergila makes the right decision. He goes 66 yards to pay dirt. 2-point conversion, no good, but Negaunee led 30-16. Later in the third, Manistique punting, or are they? As Kangas fakes the punt and finds his man, number 2 in white, Cole Potvin. Once again, a gain of 35 on the play. Manistique would score another TD and a 2-point conversion to pull back within 6 of the Miners. Manistique played really well tonight, but it wasn't enough as Negaunee held on for the 6-point victory. One more football score to get to from Wisconsin as Calumet loses late to Northland Pines, 26-20. Welcome back to the Frenzy. A new era of football began tonight at Westwood as John Jessen made his head coaching debut against Stevenson. It was a close game at the half as Stevenson led it 12-7. The Eagles would strike first in the third quarter. Jake Mackey takes the fullback dive, handoff into the end zone. He would cramp up on the play, but he would be okay. The Eagles would roll the dice and go for 2, and Stevenson stays on the ground. Quentin Lukasik takes the handoff, follows his blockers, and gives his team a 20-7 lead. Late in the third, we zoom in close as Trevor Mackey, apparently feeling much better, takes it up the middle for a 20-yard score, increasing Stevenson's lead to 26-7. The Eagles would once again go for 2 this time through the air, but Luke Duquette is there to break up the pass. That was it for the scoring in this one as Stevenson wins it by a final of 26-7. We head to Harris for the final football highlight of the night as Bark River battled Forest Park. Late in the first quarter, it's the Broncos who score out of the gates first. Jordan Sodergren takes the QB keeper up the middle and through the pile for the touchdown. Extra point, no good, and Park River led 6-0 after one. The QB keeper plays continued on the other side as Jeff Johnson on third down shoots right up the gut, breaks the tackle, and Johnson is off to the promised land for 6 points, which knotted the game up at 6 apiece. On the Trojans' next drive, you know what's coming. Johnson again through the middle for the short TD this time. Extra point no good, but Forest Park led 12-6. After the Broncos go 3 and out, they had to punt, and here you see Austin Snell on the return, and Snell would take it to the house. 70 yards in all as Forest Park goes on to win it tonight, 39-6 over Park River. Well, week 1 of the high school football season doesn't technically end until tomorrow afternoon. Hancock will battle Gogebic one another. They will battle one another at Wakefield. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m.